So I'm wondering if maybe you can give some specific examples of how these three elements of physical safety, social and emotional support, and academic challenge have been incorporated into the schools in your district.
Yeah, I think, well, one, it starts with just partnerships with families. So that's something that we've been working really hard at. We have a long way to go in terms of how we partner with families from just initial communication, registration, and all these different processes in which we have our first initial touch points with families and really taking a partnership stance in that. So that's something that we think about a lot and we have a long way to go on. In terms of safety, I think we've been doing an enormous amount of work with the culturally responsive sustaining education framework that the state had put out several years ago. So we do training on all the different sort of major components of that framework. And the first one that's very good to know about is just the welcoming and affirming environment. So when students walk into school, that they are welcomed and affirmed for who they are, for whatever language that they're bringing is an asset to our community. It's an asset to them and to their family. And then also if there's cultural differences that we need to understand and know about, that they are recognized and understood by different staff members. So that's the approach that we're taking is how do we welcome, how do we affirm students? How are they seen in the classroom, in the curriculum? How is the language in our buildings more inclusive to students who come maybe with another language as their primary language? All of those are part of the professional learning that our district has been doing since the inception of that strategic plan. So that's sort of our North Star and our focus area for that, and how we have incorporated those very concrete strategic plan pieces in our training.